Hello. I don't know why, but I always crack myself up when I start, and I don't know I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to be a human being. Guys, was anyone just here like 2 minutes ago and heard that epic tune that was playing? I was bopping around the room. I was gonna say like let's have music on tonight because I'm on Stream Beats. And he's got a couple of new albums out, but I think they're all a bit too dancey. Like, I don't think we could chat and draw at the same time. We just want to be dancing. So maybe we'll keep it no music again for tonight. We've done that the last few nights, the last couple of weeks. And I think it's been okay. It hasn't been too bad. Sometimes I don't like it when it's really quiet, but it hasn't been too bad. And you can put music on if you want in the background that you like. Unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck because YouTube doesn't let me play good music. So, sad times. But it's okay. Guys, we're here together. We're gonna draw some birds, talk about birds, talk about other things, and have fun. And have a good time. We don't need music. Let's say hi to everyone. Hi, Monkey. Monkey was here first. She didn't write first in the comments, but I know she was here first. Hi, Jackie. Jackie's joining from the first time from the start. Oh, I can't start from the start. Jackie, you're here. I'm watching and commenting. That was sequence. Jackie, you were at the start. This is the start. We've only just begun. Hi, Kai. Hi, Biddy. I hope I'm saying your name right. That's how I say it in my head. Hi, Kelsey. Hi. Oh, hi, Wendy. Wendy's here, everyone. Wendy's here. Wendy is under Bazooka Art Studio. And Wendy's old school. Has been here from the start. Pops in every now and then. Nice to see you, Wendy. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Anka. Hi, Heather. Canadian. Hello. Hello. From the UK. Oh, another Canadian. Hi, Elise. And B. Hi, B. Distracted by the BTS Ticket War. Is that BTS, the Korean band? I guess they have a concert, do they? Coming out? Oh, my chair's really high. I haven't changed my chair. I thought something was off. Been sitting on my desk all day, working, haven't I? Doing the slaving away. Doing the old grind, making that bread. Sorry, I'm just going to put some lip balm on. It's quite dry in here. Hi, Maya from Mexico. Been here from almost the start, but on and off because life gets in the way. It does. No worries. I know you're there. You're here in spirit always. Hi, Tan. Guys, I'm just going to make your names up, okay? Rookie. Hi, Rookie from Indonesia. Wow. I think that's the first, maybe the first viewer from Indonesia. That's really cool. I fell into the K-pop hole several years ago. I literally have never listened to a K-pop song. I do love Korean food though, to be fair. Actually, tonight we had bibimbap, which was amazing. I love bibimbap. We're doing a cleaning out the cupboard / fridge week this week because we ran out of money. We ran out of money in our food account. Mum put some extra in, but I'm trying to not buy any groceries for the next week until we get paid. I think I get paid tomorrow though. Maybe. Fingers crossed. I watch often but haven't spoken up before. Hi, Sarah. Well, we're very friendly in here. Everyone's very friendly. I'm sure if you've been here before, you'll know that. So, and I love you guys. You guys know I love a good chat. Oh, please don't leave me hanging. If you have anything to say, please say it. I'm going to grab a headband. It's over there, just in case I need it, because I can feel my hair irritating me already. I'll be back. I'm just going over here. You can still hear me. I'm back. 2 a.m. can't sleep. Oh my word. I feel that sounds horrible. We've had some of the best night sleeps for a while. Well, I have anyway. I don't know if Martin's had, but I've had a really good sleep the last couple of nights because we bought new pillows and a new duvet, and they've been perfection. Very, very excited. Anyway, let's quickly get into what we're doing today, and then we can get on with the chatting. So if you're new here, hi, I'm April. Nice to meet you. If you're new here, say hi in the chat. We'd love to see you. Get to know you. I don't know what I'm talking about. We're gonna be drawing some birds today for Birbfest. So I've popped everything at the top of the chat. But basically this is some info. We do this every week, just for this month. Don't worry. So you can find all the info here. I'm sure if you're here, maybe you already know. But today's bird we're gonna be looking at is actually part of the shortlist, which I'm gonna be doing over on YouTube every week this month. So this is the second to last, or if you're fancy, the penultimate, thank you, week for Birdfest. So we're doing the Galah Cocktaoo, and someone actually messaged me on Instagram today after I put my little video up and said that they have never heard it pronounced like that. Normally it's pronounced more in an Australian way. So I don't know if I should attempt that. I probably won't, but if you guys are from Australia, let me know. Let me know if how you pronounce it. I think there was a long Galah maybe. And let's have a look. If we pop down to down here, we can have a look at the website here, the scientific website. Look at this beauty. Gosh, what a gorgeous boy. And he is found in Australia, which is crazy. Nowhere else in the whole world, not even New Zealand, doesn't even fly across the pond to New Zealand. So that's cool. So I have all of the cockatoos already lined up for us. So here's all the references, and also the Pinterest board is pinned at the top of the chat. So if you guys want to follow along, and that's everything, I think. I just got 10 inches chopped off back to chin length. I don't know how people do it. I'm getting to that phase now. I've actually cut my hair myself for about 4 years. No, maybe not 4 years. I did cut it for a long time by myself. Then I started going to the hairdressers here. But it just makes me uncomfortable. I don't like going to the hairdressers. I hate sitting in front of a mirror, staring at myself. Small talk. Wearing the weird things with like the textures kind of awkward, and just in general, like people touching my head, like the whole sensual hair wash. Now, I don't know if it's meant to be sensual. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I don't like it. And when they give you the massage, so I just started chopping my hair myself. But I need, like, it's getting long now and raw scraggly at the bottom there. I might wait until it gets a bit warmer, until I can't stand it anymore, and then I'll probably get it chopped off. I like it when you go from like an extreme, so like roll along, like down, you can't see, but down, you know, and then get it chopped off like here. So people are like, oh, you've had a haircut. Or the worst one is when they say to you, have you had a haircut? Like that. Don't ever do that, guys. It's rude. I do that sometimes. So actually it's more of a kind of like, do what I say, not what I do. Have you had a haircut? I did that to my boss actually a while ago. That was pretty funny. He left shortly after. He got made redundant. Not because of the haircut. That's a different story. I start off the live stream just so I can work off as usual. Oh gosh, I hope no one watches that works there. It's fine. Hi Emily and Carol. Hi Michelle. Hi Artie. Hi Crow. I was going to do the shortlist again this year, but I didn't have time. Oh, no worries, Wendy. It's nice to see you. I like the small talk, but I hate looking in the mirror. I know, just staring at yourself in the mirror to get your hair cut. It's so awkward. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, I remember your name this time. Proud of myself. Unless it's not Lisa. Unless it's Leanne. It's not, it's Lisa. I know. I know for sure. Let's stop chatting. I'm nervous. I'm nervously babbling. Okay, I'll show you what I have. I have some inks. We have, I'm thinking pink and grey. We got the alcohol markers. I've got some oil pastels, some pencils. I've got the tempera paint sticks. They're always fun. I've got pan pastels. And I have the Distress ink pads. Okay. Also, if we need it, if emergency, there is paint behind us, but I'm gonna maybe not do paint tonight. I'm thinking of something different, okay? So I was thinking maybe I will do a quick warm-up one, and then you guys can tell me in the comments what you think would be fun to draw with. So you can pick something that I've mentioned or something else. Also, I thought tonight we could try these. I haven't used these for years. The Liquitex Muted Inks, because there's lots of lovely colours, and I thought this bird would do really nicely with it. But I'm just going to get going because I haven't drawn today. So I got to do a little warm-up. And if you haven't drawn either, you can do a little warm-up with me if you like. Oh, this is a pretty one. This, I haven't used these much, but this is a pretty... Oh, do you want to know what I did the other day? I didn't save the... I should have saved the box to show you. But I had all of these in the wooden box, in a cardboard box that they came in. And I went to like pick them up. They've been on the floor for like 2 weeks. I just been using them and then popping them back in the box. But I finally was like, I need to put these away because they're just getting in the way now. And a whole bunch of these lids had come off, and these were like face down on the box, and the ink had just seeped into the cardboard. So about 4 of these will be empty, but we won't know until we try them. I'm basing hot pink today. Okay, I think that's a good idea. We'll definitely do some neon. Let's just do a real quick one to start with. Because that intro took it out of me, guys. I just talked a lot. There was a lot of babbling. There was some, I don't know if you'd call them jokes or just nervous talking. But yeah, we gotta calm down a little bit, okay? Because I think I'm overexcited. I feel a little bit like a puppy dog. So we gotta calm down and come back to normal speaking tone. Let's find a paintbrush. This one will do. Damn, I missed the babbling. Don't worry. Don't worry. There'll be more, I promise. So let's try this muted ink. Muted pink. Muted pink. Has anyone tried these? I got these years and years ago. Actually, I got them for my first Inktober, which I did in 2018. Isn't that crazy? Right, I'm going to drop them on. I think they're going to be nice. I think they're going to go nicely with this. They're kind of almost the same colour. Look at that, just a little bit darker. Very nice. It's been ages, Wendy. How are you? Yes, Wendy, how are you? So we're using the... what are we using here? Oh, I always forget the name of it. It begins with an S. Strathmore mixed media paper. You know what? This Strathmore mixed media paper, I've been using it on and off this month. And it's very smooth. Has anyone ever noticed that? Look how smooth it is compared to other papers. Like, it doesn't seep in at anything. I think this needs more dark here. And there actually is a dark muted grey. Let me find it. Muted grey, which is actually basically like a purple. You gotta shake these. But yeah, tell me what you want me to draw with next. What you think would be fun to see. Because I don't really have a plan tonight. I don't really feel like anything in particular. So I'm happy just to follow the whims of chat. Oh yeah, see, this is purple. How can they call this grey? Honestly, someone should be fired over that. Look at this. Look how it just soaks in there. See, I don't think this is the best mixed media paper, if I'm going to be honest. But I'm enjoying, I'm enjoying trying a whole bunch this month and seeing what paper I like. And actually, I really love, we're going to try in a minute, the paint on paper has actually been one of my faves that I've used this month. This one here, paint on, is the big A4 that we're going to use in a minute. It's really nice. Is BirdFest only in January? It is only physically in January, but spiritually it is year long. Like, you can do the prompts whenever you want. You can still tag me and tag BirdFest. I did try and do something last year where every month I would tag the birds that had been, I would share or post the birds that people had tagged me in. So like if you're late, you can still do it all year. But I kind of fell off doing that around April. I kind of forgot. So I don't want to promise anything this year. But yeah, you can do the birbs whenever you like. And also on that website I popped at the start on the webpage that I made, you can, you know what we need? A pencil. A fluorescent pencil. I don't have my fluorescent pink one. I need my orange one. I don't know where the pink one is. It's strange. Oh, weird. Okay, well I've got, maybe we can use this one. This is a nice pencil. What was it saying? Something about Birbfest? Can't remember. Oh yeah, you can do that one this month, so if you want to catch up, or like all the lists on that website that I popped. So you can do, like, if you just like stuck one day and you're thinking, I want to draw a bird, but I just don't know what bird to draw, you can go on that list. There's like 5 years worth of birbs on there, or on Pinterest I have like 4 years worth of boards saved, if you just want like a quick reference, if you don't know what bird to draw. But yeah, it's only for Jan, the actual challenge. I think honestly that's enough. I think by this, you know, I did a post on Instagram yesterday, like, how's everyone feeling, because we're three weeks in, and I think just from, I'm hosting, so I'm maybe doing a little bit extra burbed out than everyone else, but I'm feeling it, you know. So if you guys are feeling it too, if you're doing a shortlist, I might do the shortlist next year. That honestly sounds perfect. But if you guys are like, oh, I mean, a month-long challenge is no joke, you know, it's tough. So if you're feeling it, don't worry, skip a couple of days. No one's counting, you know, we're not taking a tally at the end. All right, I'm just literally chucking anything at this page that I can. But I don't know, nothing. Look, this paper is, the ink is kind of soaked in. You can't really see it, but it's like tearing up the paper. Look, if I do this, you can see it's like come off on my finger. Ah, shame. Thought this was a better paper, you know. Just dropped that in my water. Oops. Oh, I drew them already. Now I miss it. I think I'll draw the birds from last year. You drew all the birds already? You just like sped through the challenge? Kai says I'm a week behind, but I want to paint them all. You can do it, Kai. It's totally awesome to do that, I think. Just like take your own time, you know? I don't think it has to be this crazy like rush competition. Like, I get the thing though, because it's on now and people are looking at them now, and maybe you're worried like, oh, if I don't do it now, no one's gonna look at it. Who's gonna see it next week? But I think that's also a shame, because it's not like not just this art challenge, but like every art challenge is not just about like posting stuff and having like your work seen, which is the nice part, don't get me wrong. But, you know, it's about like the community and the practice and growing and having a body of work that you've done, which is really nice, I think. So I'm behind. I'm like, what, 3 days behind now? I'm still going. I'm still going. I did one bird. I did my red-legged Sarima, and I have to do the one from yesterday, which I'm actually really looking forward to draw because I really like that bird. I forgot the name of it now. Is that pelican? The pelican? That was a really cool bird. I'm struggling with this. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm struggling because every time I put a pink down, it's not the right color. So I'm like struggling a little bit. Maybe if we put a little bit of this red on, it'll make it a bit darker around here. Just to like differentiate between the top there. Oh, that's kind of cool. Looking at it on the camera, it looks kind of cool. This bird looks like a pretty fat bird. He's eating well. He's very happy with himself, I think. I really like this tail, how it fades off, but I'm gonna just make it darker because I don't know. It is dark in the reference, and I think that might be nice. Even though it does look a little bit unbalanced now, but eh. I'm at lunchtime at work. Nice, Michelle. Nice that you can join us at lunch. Crow says I've caught up today, but sometimes I miss a few and then group them. That's a really good method. I've seen a lot of people do that. Group the birds. All right, we're gonna do this. This paper is so wet right now. It's like the ink is just sitting on the surface, which is kind of crazy. Has everyone drawn their cockatoo today? Has everyone drawn their cockatoo? I was trying to make like a weird pun, but that wasn't working. Right, what are we doing? Let's get a big old oil pastel. Maybe this one. It's like a granite rose, I think. Should we test how good I am at pastel names? Granite rose. Gosh, I'm good. And let's just do the stick through it. Like that. Drawing them right now. Lovely. I think it will take a year to complete BirdFest. That's not bad if you think about it. 52 weeks in a year, 31 birbs. That's like what is it? How many, 1.25 weeks per bird. That actually sounds like it could be completely doable. You could take it really nice and slow and just like take your time with it, you know? Just something that you complete for you. What do we think of this bird, guys? I was going to show it to you like you couldn't see the whole thing. But guys, what do you think of my bird? I like him. He's fun. Do you think we should colour him? I think we should colour the sky in. I'm only saying that because look at the mess I've created down here. I think that we should colour the sky in. I think we should colour it in with paint, actually. Oh, I think we'll get like a really nice... Gosh, my desk is such a mess. I think we'll get a really nice flat colour around it. And I'm thinking a muted pale green. Like this. No, not that one. That one's too mint. Maybe this one. Ice green. Is that too colourful? Maybe pale aqua. I don't have much left of this, so I have to see if it's going to last. I like your use of the ink pad. Yes, it's so fun. I really love using the ink pad like that. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it again. I think we might just do the ink pad tonight. I have all the pan pastels out, but I don't know if I can be bothered to get them out. It's just kind of a faff to get them all out and stuff. Yeah, this is so. Look at this. How. I have a whole bunch of replacement paint somewhere. There's nothing in here. Look at this. I'm squeezing it. There's nothing in here. I don't know where they are, which I know you're going to be like shocked at that. Oh, I think they're here. I literally think they're right in front of me. This is my replacement box and all of my Neo color shavings when I remember to keep them. All of my Neo colors that have been cut in half. Some extra gouache, and then all of this is like replacements. So, oh, my paints aren't in there. My paints are somewhere else. One sec, let me find them. Sorry, BRB. Oh, sorry, I got confused and I pressed all the wrong buttons. Okay, I found my replacement paints. They're in this little mug here, which is a beautiful little mug that I made for one of my very first and most popular YouTube videos, The Art of Kintsugi, which I did as like a throwaway video. And it's literally, when you go to my YouTube and click on most watched videos, it's my most watched video, which is mortifying because I made it like so long ago and it's not good. I don't have a replacement pale aqua. You know what that means, guys. A trip to Jackson's is in my future. Oh no. Oh no, what a shame. Oh, that actually is a shame. Hey, I have I have a pale lavender there. I thought they were the same color then. I was gonna crack a funny about that. Pale mint. I have a mint? Yes, that one there. All right, guys. Well, that was completely useless, so I will have to buy one of this because pearl aqua is a really nice color. We're just gonna try and squeeze the most out of it that we can, though. We can get a little bit out, see? I need one of those machines. Have you seen those machines that people have where it squeezes the paint tube? And it's like a pasta maker, but for paint. That's what I need. Let's see if we can get... No, that's the last. I need to go to the gym, the finger gym. Oh, Heather says I finished mine earlier, now making a soup of some sort. That sounds delicious. I made a soup the other day, but we finished the last portion. I made minestrone, which is one of my favorite soups. And tomorrow I'm also going to make a soup too. I'm going to make a butternut, sweet potato and red lentil soup. Or I like to call it my orange soup because I use everything orange. Sweet potato, red lentils, which technically are red. They're technically orange. And carrot and butternut and sweet potato. I think I said that. It's really good, guys. Put some spices in there. So it's like, you know, they're really earthy and warm. I did an oil pastel and acrylic gouache cockatoo. They look like party animals. That sounds so fun. They are a really nice bird, actually. Is anyone here from Australia? I would hesitate to say anyone was here from Australia right now because I think it's really early over there. It's probably like 5 o'clock or something silly. AM. Guys, you remember how I was panicking about not having enough paint? It turns out I had way too much because this is so thick. But yeah, I love this paint. It gives such a nice flat color. This is the perfect color, I think, to go with this. Guys, I think we chose really wisely there. I thank you all for your support in choosing that color. I'm so glad I was able to catch you alive. You're my current favorite art channel. Thanks, Stacey. Your sense of humor gives me the giggles. That's great to hear. That's literally the highest compliment one can give me. And I've said that before, so you guys know it's true. But telling me I'm funny or I make you laugh makes me happier than saying you like my art. I like both, honestly. I like both. Who wouldn't? Who doesn't love a compliment? But yeah, I'm glad. That makes me happy. Okay, I think we have definitely put on the paint a little bit too thick here because it's kind of making that horrible edge, you know, when it gets all high on the edge. I like this. What do you guys think? For a little doodle? Not bad, huh? Right, let's put them aside. And then I think I'm going to use this paint. It's not much, but I think I'm going to use this paint on the next one. And we'll go to a different photo. So if you're following along, we're switching. Let's just do this one because it's quite a... I don't have too much paint. I just want to do the outline. And we'll just see if I can like make this last. It's a very loose outline. It doesn't really look, it's not really going to look. I mean, it is going to look like a bird, hopefully. But it's not going to look like the reference. I use a toothbrush squeezy thing. That's the kind of thing I think I'm thinking of. I think I did a pretty good job there, though, with that tube. It's going to get a little bit watery as we go out to the edge. But I think that's fine. The problem is once you put this paint down, you can't really pick it up again. But you know what we can do? We can just steal some. Let's just steal some from here. I think no one's even going to notice. Who's going to notice? No one. Is anyone doing a challenge in February? I'm thinking of drawing people in February. That sounds like a really fun challenge. I'm going to try and do a personal, not a challenge, because I've got so much on in February. I can't do that to myself, but a goal, an aim to go out and draw more. I want to try and go out like maybe 2 or 3 times a week and draw outside, which is going to be tough, guys, because it's literally been raining here constantly. And it's really cold and miserable and grey, dark. V says, catching your live my way to class. I'm not doing BirdFest this year, but might make an exception for this cutie. Yeah, this is a nice one. There's been some really nice birds in this month's list, which I think would be really nice just to take out, like out of the list and draw whenever you want. Like the owl that we did last week. I think literally any time of day, any time of week or year, it's a good time to draw an owl because they're just lovely. And then tomorrow we have the nuthatch, which is my personal favorite bird, garden bird at least. Let's have a look at him. He's so pretty. I was actually looking through these birds just now when I was doing the list, trying to like remind myself what birds are coming up. So we have the nuthatch, which is tomorrow's bird, which I love. I might try and post some of Martin's photos on Instagram tomorrow to use as reference. They'll be copyright free, unlike ones that you find maybe on Pinterest, which probably aren't. So I might try and do that and ask him if he minds people can just draw his birds, because he has a lot of pictures of nuthatches. And then another bird that I think would be just so nice to draw just whenever, kingfisher, gorgeous birds. Again, Martin has a bunch of photos of these. I'm very lucky. Cuckoo, amazing birds. I love them. We saw one last year and we're very lucky that I think they're quite rare to see. We saw one last year. It was so dark and so late at nighttime when we finally saw him. Like the sun had gone down, it was dusk. But we've been following him through the woods. Not literally, but we've been listening to him as we were on our walk. And then we finally saw him. We only saw him because he flew to a tree. It was so pretty. And yeah, what other birds? Oh, the penguin. Penguin's always fun to draw. And then the last bird that we're going to be drawing next week is the rooster. Oyster catchers are really fun to draw. And the peacock, which I put on at the end because the peacock is like a nice showstopper of a bird. I personally wouldn't choose to draw peacock just on my own though. I don't think they're a little bit too complicated for me, so I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna tackle that one. Gia says, I'm here, just made it. It's only 6:30 in Melbourne. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, bye Michelle. Have a nice rest of the day. I was gonna say a nice lunch, but it's over now. I love the pelican. That one was one of my faves. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. The pelican. I forgot the name of him. Was it Greg? Was it Reginald? No, Dalmatian. Dalmatian pelican. Yeah, really cool birds. I actually found these on a video on, it must have been TikTok maybe, and it was a video on Dalmatian pelicans. Someone had gone out to like photograph them or film them or something, and there was a whole flock of them that flew across the lake when they were on the lake in a boat. It must have been a photographer, I think. Yeah, they looked crazy. So throughout the year when I see fun birds, I write them down. Or if there's like a favorite bird that I've seen that year or that I really want to draw, or my favorite bird. And then the rest of the time, we're just like, when I was doing it with Birdie, the last couple of years, we did half the list each. This year I did it all myself, like a big girl. And so the rest, all the gaps in between, I just like found fun birds to fill in, which is cool. But it is nice making your own prompt list, guys, because you can basically put on there what you want. So I would, if you guys just want to do your own prompt list one year, just for yourself, just for fun, on anything, on any like theme or topic, like say you're drawing people. Who said they were drawing people? I forgot. Carrie says she's going to be drawing people in February. You could like make a list, you know, like a postman, a fisher person, or I don't know, someone picking their kids up from school, a bus driver, or maybe you just want to like go out in public like I do. So like maybe you could write down a list of places you want to go, which I think I'm actually going to do. That's a good advice, April. Thanks, April. You're welcome. Okay, let's carry on. I'm going to use these ink pads again because they were really fun. So I got this nice pink one here, and I think I'm going to use it. Wait, oh, this is the wrong bird. I thought I was having a break from reality then. Okay, here we go. This is going to be tricky because I've got we're just going to go for it. Oh, look at that. Kind of cool. Where's the grey? Oh, I've got so much stuff. This is how I operate on a daily basis, by the way. I don't just do this for stream. I'm just literally always this chaotic. Here we go. Grey. Okay. Should we use a little bit of the neon here? What do you guys think? Bring in the neon? Why not? This one's an acrylic ink. These guys are also acrylic ink. I was going to say that these were acrylic ink, so these might not soak in as much. Okay. Oh gosh, that was like a workout. Artistic Wanderings, this is my first live. I think that's wonderful. I hope that you're enjoying it. I discovered you a couple of weeks ago and I'm totally enthralled. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. You made me blush. Make me blush. I hope that you're enjoying your live. Your first live. Yeah, I know. I was just joking. But is it your first live? Or do you remember others? You know, sometimes I wonder what I was in my last life. What I'm going to be in my next life. If you guys believe in that kind of stuff. Sometimes I think I just want to be a tree. Wouldn't it be great just to wake up and be a tree? I don't know if you remember being a human, but sometimes I just think how lovely it would be to stand tall, go through all the seasons, see everything changing around you, have all the little animals and stuff nesting in you, hopefully not get chopped down. That would be tragic. You one of those really old trees that grow for hundreds of years and just like watch the world go by. That'd be a nice life. I'm looking for an oil pastel. I know I put one down here somewhere. Okay, I've literally lost the oil pastel. It's okay, like I've got this here. Maybe this will work. Not really. Maybe this will work. Sometimes you just gotta try things. See if they're gonna work. Guys, I had so much paint on me the other day. I was filming a video for Patreon, which is going to be out tomorrow. I think. Yeah, it's going to be out tomorrow. So, quick plug. This YouTube video is sponsored by my Patreon. And I filmed the process of my birds, which I wasn't going to do a sneak peek on. And I'm still not, because I can't find them. But I filmed all of the bird from yesterday, the ornate fruit dove, 1 hour and 40 minutes of me just rambling and talking about drawing. And I got paint literally covered on my arms, my hands, everywhere. One of these ink bottles exploded. So guys, if you're interested in that, you can join my Patreon. And next week we've got our live stream, which we're going to be drawing horses. So check that out. Yeah, if you like. But yeah, I was so messy yesterday. I got paint everywhere, which is not abnormal for me. If you guys have watched many of these lives before, you'll see that I normally get myself into these situations. I'm gonna circle the eye because it's kind of hard to see. We're going to do a different eye for the next one, okay? I'm kind of getting over this eye now. I think I've drawn it too much. Chris says, I hope to be a cat. Oh, that would be a great one, actually, because they're so independent. There's a past life meditation on YouTube. Brian Weiss. Is that how you say it? Or Weiss? No, it must be Weiss. A past life meditation. So what, you go on there and you meditate and you get taken back, like you find out who you were. The thing about the past life which is an excuse maybe I might have heard before. Not an excuse, an argument against it. But why everyone that comes out that said they believe in, they remember their past life was someone famous? Why aren't they just like some random, you know, like a shopkeeper from like a small village in Germany? Why is it always like Cleopatra or someone? I don't know. Riddle me this. Right, let's do something different because I'm kind of feeling like a change. Let's change it up and do some of these. You know what? Maybe we will do pan pastels in a minute. I'm kind of feeling like pan pastels. I think this guy would be really nice in pan pastel. I also feel like I'm not really paying attention to what they look like. Should we do one where I just try and get the bird's likeness a little bit better? Let's do that. Let's like slow it down and we'll try and do one where we just draw the bird and try and like actually get the likeness. And then we all realize together live on YouTube that I don't know how to draw. I've forgotten how to draw properly. Which should be fun, I think, for all of us, actually. Be a great live TV event. You know, they say, like, live TV, something's going to go wrong, you know. These look like little cheeks, which I think are really cute. I forgot what I was doing. Drawing a bird, for sure. I remember that. This is getting a bit messy, honestly. Finally here to pay proper attention. Ticket secured. Now to bring my heart rate back down. Oh, congratulations on getting your tickets. That must feel nice. One time, I can't remember what it was for now. I started to tell this story, but then I actually couldn't remember what it was for. It was for tickets for somewhere. And it was like a Ticketmaster, I think. And I don't know if you just experienced this, but you know, like they have the countdown going and they say like only 26 tickets left. 36 people have this ticket in their basket. You only have like 3 minutes and 28 seconds to secure your ticket. And you have to put in all of your information, and it was so stressful. I remember doing that one time when me and my sister went to see, like we saw a concert in Cardiff. I can't remember who it was now. I want to say it was the Gaslight Anthem. If anyone's heard of the Gaslight Anthem. Because that's the only band I remember seeing in Cardiff. They were really good. But I do remember it being a little bit... Oh, I found my oil pastel. I found a oil pastel. This is another one. This is another one. It's brand new. I just bought 2 brand new oil pastels the other day and I've used both of them and lost both of them. Number 3. Lucky number 3. I just want to go over the eyes. I don't like the eyes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, past April, for insulting your art, but I don't like them. Not horses. Atty. It's going to be great and you're going to love it. And even if you don't love it, you'll pretend that you will because you're my friend. And we're going to be doing horseplay, which I thought was hilarious. I think someone else came up with that. Was it Beth Spencer has been doing... She says she also did horseplay this month. I think she's been practicing horses, and I saw her post about it the other day. So it's not horseplay, I think it's not an original thought, to be honest. But yeah, we're going to do playtime with horses to try and make them less scary to draw, and there's going to be lots of different exercises that I'm going to do, and I haven't made it yet, but I've got it in my head, so I've actually got to make all the PDF up and everything. Hopefully it's going to be fun. I do love this Galah beauty. Galah. Guys, how do you say Galah? Galah? Is that how I say it? Who was from Melbourne? Please tell me. We need the one Australian in chat to tell me how to pronounce it. I might just have to get on your Patreon because I need to draw as many horses as possible. Perfect. My plan is working perfectly. The self-promo plan is going well, if I don't say so myself. I would love to see you there. I'm looking forward to it because I really, really love horses. I think I mentioned it last week when I was getting FOMO of everyone drawing horses, and I really wanted to draw them myself, so that's why I decided to do it. That's the great thing about having your own Patreon. You can kind of just like choose whatever you want to do, and everyone has to go along with it. Right, I think we're gonna finish this one because I want to move on and I want to draw one, try and draw one properly. Okay, this could go horribly, it could go really well, but because like I was looking at this bird and like sure it looks like a bird, but the beak is completely wrong, the head shape, you know, I'm just kind of like playing, which is fine. So I want to try and draw one for realsies. Try and draw one for real, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so this is our Galah Cocktaoo. I'm putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Number 2. If you missed it, this is number 1. Number 2. Oh, I love number 1. Guys, what one do you like best? I think this one is my fave. I honestly don't think the opera pink is doing anything for this bird. Oh, I know. We can draw with the tempera sticks. We haven't drawn with that yet. But no, April, concentrate. Come on. I'm gonna draw something for real now. We're gonna draw it big too, and I think that might be helpful. Jenna says drawing horses. Oh my god. But then later she says I was also afraid of drawing birds. Plot twist. So Jenna, have you found that your fear of drawing birds, you've been drawing birds this month, right? Maybe, I don't know if you've drawn every bird, but have you found that your fear of drawing birbs has lessened? Are you enjoying it? Galah rhymes with far. Okay, but is it like is the emphasis on the ga or the la? Is it like Galah or is it Galah? Like a gala, like I'm going to a ball. That's what I need to know. Last week you mentioned the horse dream and I'm so pumped. Yay! Oh, the last way you said it. Galah. We're gonna do like what are those things when you clip them supercut? We need to do a supercut of all the times I've said Galah tonight and just make that into a reel. I may have to do that. Oh, Jackie says I ate and I'm back. Very much like this bird thing. Oh, I'm glad, Jackie. Jenna enjoyed it. I drew a Dalmatian pelican that gave me nightmares. I had to check out your Dalmatian pelican. I don't think I've seen that one yet. I don't want nightmares though, guys. I had a nightmare the other night and it was awful. Alright, I'm looking for a pencil. Let's use this one. Actually, no. Let's use the pinky one. Actually, no. Should we use a darkish one? So indecisive, my word. I'm sorry. Let's use this one. This is hibiscus pink. Lovely. Oh, it's not online. Too scary. No worries. You can send it to me privately if you want. DM me. What time is the stream? I just realized I might miss it. It is at 7 p.m, which is the time I do most of my streams and Zooms right now because of my day job, unfortunately. I can't do other times a day. And weekends is like weekend, you know? I try not to do things at the weekend. So it's on Wednesday. I want to say next Wednesday, I think. Someone let me know if you know, that'd be great. Yeah, I had a nightmare the other night and my creative director at work was in my house. What bird should we draw, by the way? I want to draw a bird that's not too hard. How about this one here? How about these two? Oh, they don't have the little puffy head though, and I really like the puffy head. Should we try and draw this one? I know we've already drawn him, but sometimes it's nice to kind of like draw something again. And I've already drawn him, so I'm gonna draw him again. I'm gonna try and draw him like not realistic because let's face it, I won't be able to. But representative of his. Let's just try and make him look more like a bird, okay? All right. So I'm going to start with the beak. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I'm nervous to draw the bird. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine, April. Honestly, these people are so nice. Like, what are they? They're not going to be mean to you. I promise. All right, we're going to draw the bird. I'm going to make him like a little bit. Oh, you can't even see that. I could be drawing anything. This could be so good and you wouldn't even know. I'm not going to make everything like realistic, obviously, but I'm going to draw like his eyes big because we like the big eyes around here. And I'm just going to kind of like, guys, believe it or not, I actually used to draw like try and draw what I was seeing. So it's got to come back to me, but I'll be able to do it. All right. So there may be a few little like trial and error as we go. We're gonna try. Oh god, I've drawn him way too big. I think his body's gonna go off the page, you know. His little head is here, following his beak, and then obviously his eye, which you can't see in the photo because somehow the photographer's like messed it up. But it's there. Don't you worry. It's there. That works for me. Yay! Crow, what's your... Oh, you don't have to tell me if you want to keep it super secret in here. But if you feel comfortable, what's your name so I know who to look for. Be nice to say hi to you. Oh no, is home and away what Australia is known for? I've been drawing every bird in holiday in Australia with Australian and bird themed songs. Oh, fun. I think Australia is known for home and away for sure. Neighbours. I think when I was younger and I remember there was a big like, oh, I watch Neighbours. Oh, I watch Home and Away. It was kind of like a big, this was when I lived in New Zealand. And I don't know if people in England would care as much about the TV shows. But I remember you either watched Home and Away or Neighbours. And I was actually a Neighbours girl. So, because, you know, Neighbours is where neighbours become good friends. And I think that's like a really positive message to send. So I was a Neighbours girl. And I think they're also known for, I'm just pulling things off the top of my head. A Barbie, having a Barbie. Crocodile Dundee. Gigantic bugs and spiders. And I don't know if this is quite niche, but I'm like a massive fan of horror films. And I love Australian horror films. Have you guys ever seen Wolf Creek? One of the best horror film series, one of my favorites. And they have a TV show, the Wolf Creek TV show. It's so good. I highly recommend it if anyone... It's kind of good in like a cringe way, but also in a really, really good way. If you guys like horror, kind of gory horror, more like a thriller, recommend Wolf Creek if you haven't seen it. What else are Australians known for? Surfing, and I would say being super chill and friendly and down to earth. And yeah, I think that's a pretty good amount of things to be known for. I mean, I'd be pretty happy if I was known for great barbecues and being friendly and surfing. How's my cockatoo doing, guys? What do you think? Does it look like a cockatoo? Ta-da! Music, Australian music. Oh, the didgeridoo. Kangaroos. I mentioned Home and Away above because Old Man Alf always said, you flaming Galah. You flaming Galah. Maybe. Let's make it realistic. Hey, I never said I was going to make it realistic, Lisa. Okay. I said specifically I was not going to make it realistic. I don't know about Australian TV, but their music is amazing. I'm trying to think of some Australian music. The only one I can really think of right now is Silverchair. If anyone knows Silverchair. Really great band. Used to love them in the 90s. Or the 2000s, actually. Yeah. can't think of anything else. Oh, Kylie Minogue. This is just literally a live stream about Australia, guys. This live stream is sponsored by Australia. Oh, you know what? I've done wrong. I've done it wrong. Okay, so I've drawn this feather here. I was getting too ahead of myself. Draw this thing. I think this is a pretty good angle actually of what I'm seeing. So that like the feathers come here, they go in, they puff out, whatever. Then comes these little feathers come here. This is like a little triangle. Then there's like a sheath of feathers that come underneath like this. But then this is where I've gone wrong, okay? Because from here to here, we're missing a whole bunch of feathers. So actually, this needs to come here. This tail needs to come like this. And then the branch goes through here. I don't think it's a massive issue actually, but hey, if we're going for hyperrealism, you know who's going to be sad that he missed this? Greg. Greg messaged me before and he's not here. And I think he always gets a chuckle when I say I'm drawing hyperrealistically. Oh well, Greg, if you're watching the replay, this one's for you. Yeah, so then this one comes down here. There's some say Flight of the Conchords. I'm pretty sure they're New Zealand. Yeah, they are. They're New Zealand. Don't get on Kaz's bad side. You don't want to get on Kaz's bad side. Start a rivalry. Soon we'll be arguing about who invented pavlova, and I don't think I can handle that, okay? It's too late. Natalie and Brulia. Oh. In Excess. Yeah, In Excess. Are they Australian? AC/DC's from Australia? Are you sure? Crowded House. Oh, guys, you're so right. There's so many. Crowded House or Kiwi. That's cool. I don't like Flight of the Conchords though. I like them. Oh, really? You don't like them? I don't know if you should be saying that live as a New Zealander. You don't wanna get blacklisted. I think you guys not super proud of your famous people. Okay, guys, I think this is it. I think we've done it. We've drawn the most hyper-realistic cockatoo that you will see on this YouTube channel. Let's just take him in and see how good he is, okay? Because he looks a little bit too short for me. So if this is the head, I'm looking at the reference image. So let's just say this is the head. One head, two heads. One head, two heads. Maybe he's a little bit long. Because this, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got him at 4 heads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. I can't do anything wrong. It's always just amazing. All right, let's just draw this guy, I guess. Should we draw him with ink pads again? Why not? I've been enjoying these ink pads. So this is, watch all the stuff go out the window now that I come in and draw with the ink pad. No, I'm gonna try and actually keep a lot of the stuff that I've done here, and just kind of shake it up a little bit, you know, with the texture. So I think that's cool. Got to get this grey. Want to fight? Lisa, where are you? Are you from? What country are you from? Crowded House started in Melbourne, and a lot of their songs are about Melbourne, but some of the musicians are from New Zealand. It's just like a lovely melting pot of 2 countries. I don't know how much of a melting pot that is. Okay, this one's light enough that we can see the pencil through, which is nice. Now, the only thing is, oh, that's not right. The only thing is this one here is actually a different color. It's a paler pink. So I think what I'm going to do is use it again on the hair. Like, oh God, this one's got so much ink in it. That's cool. And then I think we're going to use this one. Do you remember we used this one last time and I really liked it? So I'm going to put a little bit on like this, not a crazy amount. And then I'll go back to this one and just kind of rub it in. like blend it in a bit. Nice. Okay, what else should we do? We need a darker color, so I'm thinking maybe we go to this gray pencil that we were using, and we'll just kind of like color some of the darker bits in. Okay, so Lisa's from New Jersey. Please use some tempera. I've been thinking about getting some. Okay, no worries. We can do some tempura. Or I think this is actually called tempera because it doesn't have a U in it. It has a, I always call it tempura, but I think it's tempera. Tempera. It's pavlova all over again. Let's not get started on pavlova, guys. I honestly don't think I have the energy to like be a referee for a New Zealand Australian food fight. Right, so for greys, we don't really have a lot of greys, but I do have this nice pink which could work. Oh, that's a horrible sound. I have this silver though. We don't want to use silver. This one could be nice in the background, and a lot of these sticks are quite dark, so I don't really want to use all of them. I think this would be enough, right, to give you a little taste. I think it's pronounced tempera, but it has another E there. Tempera, 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 tempera. Okay. All right, let's try the pink on here. This is quite nice. So I'll zoom in so you can see the texture. Who asked for the, oh, Dawn did. Okay, here we go, Dawn. You ready? So this is really nice, actually. You can, we'll put it on the head like that, and maybe we'll pop some down here. And it doesn't have any green on it really, but this green will be, I think, will still be nice. So we'll just pop it on a little bit like this. I mean, we could have done the background green, to be honest. So that's kind of like what it looks like. It's kind of like waxy, a bit messy, like really nice texture. And it will dry a little more matte. So it won't be as matte when it dries. Maybe we can just put some in the background like this. Tempura is funnier though. Tempura. Well, I'm thinking about that, the stuff that's made from, is it egg white tempura that they use for oil painting? Yeah, it is like a lipstick. I mean, I don't know, I don't wear lipstick, but I can imagine it's what a lipstick would feel like. Right, where's my white pastel? One of the several white pastels that I own, but can never find for some reason. Here it is. Okay, I'm gonna just tidy up the beak here a little bit. And the eyes. I'm actually gonna do different eyes. I wanna do like an oval eye, like that. Oh, tempera is egg paint. Tempura is crispy batter. Oh yes. Why was it getting tempura mixed up with tempera? Painting with crispy batter would be tough. It sure would be. It'd be delicious too though. I think I would be highly distracted all the time. I do love tempura. Don't know why I got the name wrong though. Alright guys, the hair's gotta go up. I'm getting hot now. I actually washed my hair earlier today, like just this afternoon, like at 3, like randomly, because my hair was just driving me crazy. It was getting to that point where you're just like, I just gotta wash my hair now. It wasn't gross or anything, it was like it was sore in my head in my ponytail. So I don't know why I told you that, guys. In Argentina, tempera is gouache at the art store. That's cool. Yeah, I've never used it before. The real stuff. I know that the first time I heard about it was actually James Gurney in his book. One of his books, Painting with Light and Colour, I think. He talks about it there. Or maybe his videos, actually. He does have a YouTube channel, so I could have heard it on there as well. I always end up sticking my fingers in the wet ink, and then I put that onto the page. Highly annoying. Very frustrating. They mix tempera, poster paint, and watercolour up as gouache all the time. Oh, that's weird. That would be a strange mix, wouldn't it? Watercolour as well. Well, this one doesn't have any egg in it. Someone told me that one time on stream. I believe them. Because someone else told me in, I think it was on stream actually. And I might have told the story before. I got these for Christmas from my Martin's parents years ago. Like 5 years ago now, maybe 6 years. And I was using them on stream. And someone said, oh, it was after I had my vegan video up. My vegan art supply video up. And someone said, oh, you know those aren't vegan. And I felt really bad. And I stopped using them. Not because, I mean, I have products that aren't vegan that I've bought by accident, or that I have as gifts, or that I've had for years. And I use them. But I just, being called out live on air, I was like, oh, I guess I won't use these anymore then. And then someone, I was telling that story a few months ago, maybe. And someone said, oh, they don't, because they're like the really cheap stuff and they're for kids and they wouldn't have food in them. I don't know if I believe them or not. I mean, I did believe them. I decided to. But yeah, who knows? It doesn't say on here what's on them, what's in them. So I'm choosing to believe that they don't. It makes me feel a bit better. I want to put a little bit of like detail in the feathers. I think we're going to use the cast pencil again, and I'm dipping it in water here. Watercolor with white. Oh, okay, yeah, watercolor with white in it. I mean, I think that's fine. I do that myself. I mean, I don't. That's a lie. I never use watercolor. But when I've used watercolor in the past, I've done that. I think that's normal, right? Okay, so like I said, this isn't realistic, and it's not, you know, it's not like, you can tell what it is though, I think, right? Like it doesn't look as cartoonish as the other ones I've done. But honestly, if I'm going to be honest, and you know I am, because I'm always honest, I don't like it as much. I like the silly ones, the ones that look like a kid did them or something. I don't know. I like those ones. I've kind of gone away from this, like trying to be normal style. This one just, I mean, we're not finished this yet. I shouldn't judge it yet, you know. But look at that. It's so cute. And this one is nice too. But at the end of the day, it's a bird. It doesn't feel like it has a lot of it does have character, but it doesn't feel like it has, I don't know. Maybe I'm just nervous because I'm on, you know, I'm on YouTube live, and I'm worried that if I'm like, oh yeah, I drew this bird and it looks like a bird, you guys are gonna be like, April, it doesn't really look that realistic. You should stick to your silly birds. I would agree with you guys. Honestly. I think we should crack out some pastel. Some lighter pink pastel if I can find any. Maybe this one. Derpy birds are always the best. I think so too. And also, hi Mel. I heard at some point that Gansai Tambi aren't vegan. No. Don't be silly. Don't be silly, Mel. Come on. I'm gonna forget you since you said that. Artie says probably wax or oil bind it in the tempera sticks. Let's say there's oil. Yeah, they're synthetic poster paint. All of them have your Monkey Mintaka character. can tell it's your style. They're fabulous. Thank you. I don't know how you multitask with chat and art making and reading chat. I can barely do one thing at a time. Yeah, I think it's practice. After making YouTube videos for years, a lot of the times I was drawing and talking like about the process, and then also doing drawing sessions online. You kind of get in the habit of talking, and not everyone, like if you've been to drawing sessions, you'll probably like notice a lot of people just chill in the background. But I think it's really nice. It's like my social thing that I do, you know. I don't really have a lot of real life friends near me. And it's 1 or 2 times a week or a month that I get to hang out with people and chat about art and things. So I really love it. And it does help. It does help to do the multitasking. What do you guys think of this one? I'm not sure how I feel. He's okay. I think he needs a little bit more detail. Maybe we can use a one of these just to add like a little bit of shading. And these are kind of cool because they melt. They almost like melt the stuff around it. Sorry about the sound. I've been drawing with these a lot, so I've gotten used to it. Alright, and then I need to do some feather detail. So I'll just draw some lines down here like this. And then maybe some darker bits here I think would be good. And a little bit up here as well. Okay, and then also I think like make the beak a little bit more pronounced by making it a bit darker around it, and maybe I wonder if this will work with the oil pastel. Probably not. Doesn't really do anything. Hi Mel, hi. You just kind of snuck in there, huh? Trying to draw realistically always makes me stress out. Try doing it live. I mean, that wasn't realistic again, but I don't know what I'm doing. Just going from bad to worse, guys. Okay, here we go. We got this. I don't want to make him completely red. He's not red, he's like pink, you know? That's right, we'll cover it up with some lines. No one will notice. Is that okay? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine, April. You're doing good. You're doing good. Okay, I think all we need to do now is some little hair bits. Like this. Better read and chat. Imagine if we were all voice chat yapping over you while you were drawing. Yeah, I was talking to Martin. Sometimes he asks how streamers, you know, when I finish. And I was saying last week, I said, oh yes, very chatty. And we were talking about doing it on Zoom. And I was like, wow, it would be very, like, all the people talking, it would be a lot. It's fun though. But the thing I like about stream is I can talk. Like, I find Zooms a little bit nerve-wracking, and I think it's because I see everyone. I can see everyone. And here, I don't know how many people are watching. I have the number hidden, so I don't know how many people are watching. I just see the chat. So if there's a lot of you chatting, I'm like, oh, a lot of people are here tonight. But I can't see any of you, and I can read what you're, like, I can read out loud what you're saying, which is nice. But at the same time, I'm also in like control. If that, like, I don't have to read out what you're saying. I can make silly jokes. I can ramble. And it almost feels like I'm making a YouTube video kind of. I am actually making a YouTube video right now instead of like on a Zoom when I feel like I'm like, you know, on a stage, if that makes any sense. What am I doing? Should we do a background on this guy? I think we should do a background, right? Maybe, what color do you think? I have been enjoying the blue, and I think this color is really nice as well. But I don't want to color the whole thing in. I think leaving a little bit of white would be nice. I just really want to cover up this stain. So I'm thinking if we just do this, I don't know, yeah, like that. Like this, okay? So we have a little bit of green down here, a little bit of blue, a little bit of blue up here, and then maybe a little bit of white just to kind of separate him. Like that. And then we do the same down here to match. Okay? And I think that's good. Like, I think that's actually all I want to do. I just wanted a little bit... Oh, he should be looking at something, right? What do you think he should be looking at? A flower? I always do a bee. It's my go-to because I love drawing bees. But maybe a bee is a little bit like on the nose since we always do it. What do you guys think? Wendy says maybe a Patreon Zoom. Less people then. Yeah, we do have Patreon Zooms, Wendy. Used to come to them, remember? We have them every month. I want to do more, guys. I want to do more Patreon Zooms, but it's in the future. Future plans. Love his head feathers. Thanks, Mel. Jenna says, I always feel awkward on Zoom meetings. Yeah, I'm trying not to think of them as a meeting because I'm on a bloody meeting every day at work. Sorry if there's any children watching. Excuse my French. I'm on a meet. I have to do video meetings every day at work, so I don't like to call it a meeting. A Zoom, a session. A session is a nice word because it's like, it sounds like something that you want to do, that you chose to do. A hang or a chat. So like sometimes I have like art chats with my friends, and because I have a Zoom, I normally send the Zoom link. And it's nice just to have a little like art chat, you know. But yeah, let's not call it a meeting because that just sounds like work. Unless you actually are talking about meetings at work. We don't have Zoom meetings. We have Teams meetings, which is, I think, actually worse. I'd rather have a Zoom meeting. Okay. I did the feet. I'm not really a big fan of the feet, actually. But I've done it now. Here we go. He's so cute. Oh, did we decide if he's going to be looking at something? I can't remember. One of my jobs is on Zoom. I love how when do you say jobs, like, is it real? Is it a job? I've gotten used to it. I think just like making YouTube videos, you get used to it. Yeah, no. I'm on Zoom a lot. Not Zoom. Like meeting, like that a lot, and other people's sessions too. I don't know why, when it's mine, like if you're leading one, it feels more like a class or something than a chill hangout. Kaz says, I love how you mesh the ink pad on. I need to get my huge collection of ink pads out today as well. Lucky I have the day off today. Yay! It's a long weekend. Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm jealous. Maybe he's looking at a mosquito. Oh, a mosquito. That could be cute. Because they have mosquitoes in Australia. He could also be looking at like Crocodile Dundee. I don't think I want to draw him though. Okay, let's practice drawing a mosquito really quick. I think I know what they look like. So he's got to be a little guy. They have like legs like this. He kind of looks like a spider, and then like a really long, like this. Is that what a mosquito looks like? Oh, a locust. No, I don't draw locust. No, I don't like that at all. Where's my keyboard? Oh gosh. Bring out the keyboard. It's so gross. I keep saying I'm going to clean it. Just don't judge me too harshly, okay, guys? Mosquito. Mosquito. My enter's not working. Mosquito. Oh, let's say like doodle, and we'll just see what a doodle looks like. Okay. images. I mean, oh, they have the nose. They have the nose. That's what makes them her. Yeah, okay. I remember now that they have the nose. Oh my gosh. Actually looks so cute. Look how cute this mosquito is. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Sorry, literally everything around me is falling down. Where are we? Here. Well, look, I've been balancing everything on top of each other. Oh, my inks are falling over. It needs eyes. Okay, so I don't want to copy completely. She says, copy in completely. You know, I never would choose to draw a mosquito. Let's maybe see if we can draw him without completely copying what we just saw on the internet. Maybe he's got like this, and then he's got like wings. What do you think? Wait, I'll show you which one. This one with the arrow next to it. Do you think that one's cute? And it's not completely a copy. Like this one here was kind of like a copy. I don't like that one. Doesn't everyone have mosquitoes? I think they do. I think they do. But I think like some places would have them more, right? I don't even know. We must have mosquitoes in the UK, but we also have things that we call midges. You might have had them too, right? They're like tiny, 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 but they're like in summer in Scotland or around like water. We get them. They're horrible. Your first one, but with the nose. I live in Minnesota, and they call it a state. They call it the state bird. This one. Wait, this one here. Wait, what one do you say? This one. This one or this one. That's the first one I drew, and that's the one I drew from after looking at the internet. We crossed this one out. This one is, we don't like that one. Mosquitoes don't stay when it freezes. That's why. Yes. Oh, how about a butterfly? I don't actually like drawing butterflies, you know. They like stagnant water, yeah. Oh, MW, the algorithm led me here. Beautiful work. Thank you. Wow. Good algorithm. Good job. On the right. Okay, Dawn says this one here. I kind of like this one, Dawn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to completely ignore you, Dawn, but I'm going to on this one case. Because I just like this little guy with the little eyes, and I liked his little legs. I don't think I drew him as good, actually, as I did on that piece of paper. That's really annoying. When you draw a sketch and then it's not as good. Okay, never mind. We drew the mosquito. Okay, so we did him. I got another smudge down there again. I need to work. I need to figure this out. I need to figure out how to draw with clean hands. It's honestly going to be the death of me. Okay, so I do like this one. I think he turned out okay. But we can compare him. Okay, so let's see what we've done so far. What's the time? All right, we'll probably do one more, I think. Okay, so we did this one. So actually, you know what? I don't mind him now that he's finished and has a bit more texture on. I still think this one's really cute though, like the character. And then this one here I really didn't like. I didn't like that one. Okay, so now we're going to draw one more. Should we draw the one that has two birds on it? Let's have a look. Or should we draw a flying one? We haven't drawn a flying one yet. That could be fun. Yeah, let's do that one. Let's do this one. This one's going to be hard. Birds with wings are always difficult, guys. But we can get through it together. Let's draw him this way. Long ways. And what should we use? Should we just keep doing the stamps? Sorry, my face is itchy. Should we just do the stamps again? I can't be bothered to get the... Look, I'll show you my desk right now. Can you see that? No, it doesn't go that far down. That's annoying. I wanted to show you my desk, but you can't see it. the pan pastels are completely covered in a lot of things. I love this bird painting. Thanks, Artie. Oh, as opposed to wingless birds? Yes, Jenna. So much harder. Okay, we're going to draw him. Let's go real loose on this one. Gotta shake the wrists out. Okay, gotta get loosey-goosey. Should we do some ink? Actually, we haven't done ink yet, have we? And this is the paint on paper, so I think it actually takes the ink quite well. All right, so I'm going to draw him in water. This is probably the best drawing I'm going to make tonight, just this water. The water bird. You can't see him. You can make him up. Whatever you want, he can be. All right, so we're going to stay away from that grey. If you guys remember, the grey was purple. Look, don't lie to me, Liquitex. But we are going to use this muted pink, which is really pretty. And I think maybe we can try and use some luminous opera. Maybe. I mean, we're doing it. Can't go back now. We've done it. Okay, and a little bit of this, mixing it in. This could go good or bad, because the problem is sometimes the ink, I go a little bit crazy with it, a little bit overboard. So far so good. Let's get some white in here for the hair. Like that. We're gonna work fast so it doesn't smudge in. Okay, amazing. And then I think I've got up here sepia for the grey. Oh no. Just do drop 2 drops here. Didn't mean to do 2 drops. Okay, so like this. And then on this side, oh, this was maybe a bad idea because it's going to take ages to dry. Like this. Gorgeous. And then also here for the feathers. Yeah. Birds with hair are another kettle of fish entirely. Birds with hair? What do you mean? Hairy birds? This looks amazing. Thanks, Heather. We'll see what happens when we put the detail on. We'll see what happens. Let's just keep going, even though the page is wet. I think I'm going to use some pastel on the wing. Maybe this one. It's kind of like a warm pastel. Yeah, what is this one? Ash grey, one of my faves. You called the white its hair. Did I? Look, I don't listen to myself speak. When words come out of my mouth, I don't hear them. I was doing that video today for Patreon, and it's an hour and 40 minutes long, and I filmed the whole thing, obviously. But then I had to watch it all again as I was editing it. So I had to watch it twice, and I didn't remember half the things I was saying, honestly. Okay, so the hair, we're going to do like the thing here, and then we'll do the wing here, like this. And I think that grey is actually too dark. Let's see if I can smush some of this into it. Okay, here we go. Do you guys know what I did something today? A little kind of like on a whim. I was on Jackson's art website, and I had to ask him a question about something. So I was like talking to the little robot, and then he said to me at the end, you know, like the little robot, he's like, how can I help you? He doesn't talk like that, but in my head he talks like that. Is there anything I can help you with? So I said, you know what? Actually, there is, robot man. And I asked him if, you know the blogs they do on Jackson's, like people do blogs, like they review things, or they have like featured artists on there. And I just said on a out of the blue, without even thinking, how do you get on your blog? Like, do you guys look for artists, or can you apply to like get on the blog? And he was like, oh, this is too hard for me. do you want to speak to a human? So I said, sure, I'll speak to a human. And I asked the same question, and they were like, yeah, you can just, they have like they have a web page, a part on their web page where you can go and you can apply to like be on their blog. I just thought they would ask people, but you can like say, hey, I have an idea for a blog, and you tell them. I think you can do the same if you want to be featured or something. You can send links to your social media or your website. So I was thinking, hey, I use Jackson's a lot. Maybe I could be on their blog. And I know that some people that do the reviews, they actually don't, like, you don't get to keep them. I think you send them back, which is cool. But I also know that you can do, they have like artist, what's that thing called? Feature? Like they did Katie Moody a while ago, her sketchbook, which was really fun. And I was thinking, hey, like that could be something I could do, which would be awesome. I think it would be so fun. So I might do it, guys, which is a little bit scary, putting yourself out there, you know? But if you don't do it, like my mum always used to say, you can't, no one else is going to blow your trumpet. I never even played the trumpet, Mum. Like, I don't know why you kept saying that. It's never very musical. I'm not a big fan of where this is going, guys, honestly. I did say, like, someone said it's looking good so far. I mean, look, it could either go one way or another with these things. Let's do the wire. Maybe that will help. There's so much else to pay attention to besides what's coming out of your mouth. That's how we get birds with hair, exactly. You'll still be at the pencil plan. I'd still be at the pencil planning stage. There is no planning. You know this. Maybe I should plan more. Spontaneous, guys. That's what we like to see in our life. Cass says, you made me buy a Neocolor 1 white crayon last week. I also had to buy 9 Neocolor 2s to increase my 40 set. That's cool. I always like to encourage people to buy Neocolor 2s if possible. They're fun. Hey, you should try the Neo Pastels though if you haven't. They're really fun. It looks fabulous so far. If I drew that, I'd put it on my own fridge. Nice. We do have a fridge, and I actually could put it on there, and maybe I will. Let's do this thing here. I don't know what this is called, the barbed wire thing. But yeah, has anyone ever been on Jackson's blog? And if so, any tips? I really want to start like trying to get more like my stuff out more. So I want to do like a media kit and start actually sending, I guess, I don't know what you send. I have to research into it to try and like get sponsorships or, you know, just trying to like make some cash with the old art content creation, and try and make it into a proper real life job is the plan, guys. So if you have any ideas on like what I could do, or if you see anything, you know, and you think, hey, maybe I could try that, let me know. That'd be cool. Guys, this is still wet, so it's really hard to actually draw on because it's still wet. I'm gonna do my best though. Etcher highlights artists as well. Oh, that's cool. I actually have a brand new Etcher sketchbook right here, which I haven't opened yet. And I really like Etcher. They're one of my favorite sketchbooks, but gosh, they are expensive. So that's a treat yourself moment when I'm feeling like I'm in a very creative mood, and I know I'm going to do lots of lovely drawing. Sorry guys, my voice is going. We've done too much talking, I think. Just got back from errands. Hi from Colorado. Hi, Lisa. There seems to be a lot of birds on barbed wire pics. Start to wonder if it's an AI photo. I don't know. I think I've seen birds on barbed wire. Martin actually has a photo of a bird on barbed wire that he took. I think it's quite normal for them to... Oh, no, I just said install software update on my phone. I was going to show you guys. I think it's quite normal. Honestly, though, these days with AI, who knows, right? I don't even know if I'll be able to find it. He took it so long ago. Let's see. I'll look for it for like a 2 seconds, and then if I can't find it, we won't worry about it. He's got too many photos. That's a problem. Yeah, I don't know. I can't find it. But now I want to find it. Now I'm annoyed. Oh well. Just trust me, okay? Oh, here it is. I found it. Ta-da! That's not AI, I promise. I saw it with my own eyes. Maybe a vlog about Birbfest. I'm gonna do a vlog about Birbfest. Oh, are these ideas? Are these ideas? Sorry, I got mixed up. I'm gonna do a vlog about Birbfest, but do you mean like that could be an idea? That could be fun. Look into magazine Illustoria. They have artists contribute, and it's a lovely magazine. I haven't heard of that one. To write that down. What's it called? Magazine Illustoria. Gosh, that's a hard word to say, isn't it? What a cute little picture. Oh, Illustoria. Okay, I'll find it. You definitely blow up if you got on Jackson's and stuff. Oh, thanks, Kaz. That's nice. Your art's not intimidating, but looks more awesome than I think fine art, which is beyond most normies. Yeah, I wouldn't hang out with the fine art crowd, I don't think. That would be fun though. A day out with the fine art crowd. Alright. Yeah, it would be fun. I think it would be really nice to try and do that. Or similar. Right, I'm going to do the pink here. That little strip of pink that we see. And we also see it here. And then I think I might try and, oh, maybe a cast pencil could work. We'll try and do, like, I guess some separation of the hair, maybe. The problem is doing everything when everything is wet is the main issue, because it's really difficult to kind of get any detail. Okay, do you think we should do a sky of some kind? Do you think we should do like, because I'm just thinking this here could get a little sculpting going on. If we did a sky, then we could kind of sculpt around the bird. Oh, for Jackson's, the vlog about Birdfest, that could be fun. I don't know if they'd be into that, because I think they'd mainly focus on like the materials. I think because they're a shop, they would also be interested in selling, right? Because that's basically what they're there for, to make money. So I think with all these things, like if we're gonna feature an artist, it would have to also feature something that they could sell. Like, oh, I use these sketchbooks, and you can find my favorite sketch, these ones, blah blah blah, or you know, these are my materials and the whatever. So I think if any idea that you were gonna put forward to them, they would have to have some aspect of like, oh, I use this from your shop, and I really think, you know, I could mention this and this and something like that. Oh gosh, it's such a mess. Honestly, no wonder all of my stuff has fingerprints and smudges on. Can't keep one square inch of my desk clean. I need a barrier, please. Excuse me, please. Thank you. I think his legs are grey, but I'm just thinking everything around him is also grey. So maybe we'll do his legs a different colour. What colour though? We could try grey. Why not? I thought neon paints and supplies were a waste of money until I saw how you use them. Been researching which to buy for a month now. Oh, fun. What are you into though? Like, are you into, like, for neons, would it be paint? Would it be pencil? Because I can, oh, you know what, Cass? I have, you might like, I have a video on YouTube that I did like a month, like, not a month ago. Everything is literally a month ago for me in my memory. I think I did it maybe 6 months ago. It's basically all of my neon art supplies. You can watch that one. Maybe you'll get some ideas. enjoyed reading the Tom Frost posts from your stories. He said looseness looks unplanned but not unskilled. I really loved that too. That was really cool. I don't think you need to plan your drawings. I'm trying to be more loose like you. Yeah, I love that post. He has some really great posts on tips and things. I think he has a book out as well, maybe. He also does the account Drawing is Important. I think that's his book that he has out. Unless I'm getting him mixed up with someone else, but I don't think I am. What colour should we draw? What colour should we do the sky? Do you think I should do paint again like this? Or do you think I should do ink like this? I'm here, I'm waiting for your feedback. Tell me what to do. I don't have any of this paint left though, so we can't use this. It's literally all gone. I got all of it out. It's completely empty. Oh, I have to walk the dogs. Bye, Lisa. I went to Jane Davenport lollies. Oh, I'd never heard of those. I've heard of Jane Davenport, but not those. You use almost every type of art supply and you buy a lot. I do. I think I've probably funded at least one of their child's entire 18 years of school. His book is due in April. Wow, my name is April. Paint, Heather says. Okay, let's do it. I think maybe we can try. What do you guys think? Pale mint or ice green? I'm thinking ice green or pale mint, which doesn't help you. Or, hey, wild card, misty green. Huh? I think those are the only colours I would want to use. I do have Horizon Blue, but I think that's going to be too blue, honestly. Lollies layer cakes. Neons like gouache watercolours. They look fabulous. They're 86 New Zealand dollars. That's crazy. Ice green or misty. Ice green. Okay, we've got too far ice green. Sounds like ice cream. Oh, don't, Jenna. Don't. Because you're going to break my heart. Because guess what? Martin and I forgot to do 2 nights in a row. We forgot to make our Ninja Creamy ice cream. Which means for 2 nights in a row now, we haven't been able to have ice cream. And it's really sad. Ice cream. Everyone says ice cream. I'm not going to do it as thick this time because I think that was a little bit too thick that we did. Oh, and we were going to go round, weren't we? And kind of help this. Yeah, there we go. I think that's better. Nice. Yeah, you guys know your colour. This was a good option. Do you know what I'm thinking? We'll go over this and we can draw back on it because I don't want to leave a white around the fence. It's going to be weird. Happy to leave a white around the bird though. That's fine. I assumed ice cream was the lighter one. Oh, I'm sorry. This is ice cream. But hey, I think it looks nice. Don't you guys think? I like it. Also, when it's dry, if it does dry, which it won't take too long to dry, we can put this over the top, which I think will look really nice. Do you guys like this colour? I think it's nice. Oh yeah, 86 New Zealand dollars. I was actually going to look that up, but then I got distracted. Let's have a look. So what is it called again? Jane Davenport. I want to see what it is now. Sorry, I know I'm halfway through painting. Jane Davenport lollies. Lolly cake. Here we go. Neons and pastels for whimsical art. Whimsy. Oh, wow. These are crazy. What is this? This. What? Okay, here we go. I don't even know what it is. Gouache adjacent layerable watercolor paint. Okay. So it's just neon paint, basically. Okay. It looks cool. It looks cool. I already have so much neon paint. I don't need any more. But in Great British pounds, it's £40. So 40 Great British Pounds. I always have to say that because I always forget how it goes. In a New Zealand dollars is 91. So actually, it's kind of, that's like not too bad. Oh wait, we're £40, we're 40 New Zealand dollars shipping. Okay, that's a lot. You'd be paying a little bit more then, I guess. Yeah, I remember in New Zealand you have to, everything is imported, isn't it? And it's very expensive. When I was younger, I was really into music. When I was like, you know, in my late teens, early 20s. I'm really into music now. I still love music, but I used to like buy albums to like wait for my favorite band, bring out an album, save up money and buy them. And a lot of the album bands that I liked were American, or maybe English. Pretty much always American though. And in New Zealand, when they have to import the, gosh, I remember the albums used to be so expensive when I was younger. Still buy them though. I like the colour, thank you. I'm glad. Double plus for New Zealand, yeah. Well, it's not double. Oh yeah, double plus, yeah. So it's like double plus a little bit. It can be adjusted. Oh, yeah, the green can be adjusted. I like this green though. I think it's nice. Because she's independent, her stuff is more expensive. I'll probably just get the gouache you're using now. Yeah, this actually is really nice. If you can get this gouache is so good. This, the Holbein. It's actually probably my favorite. And I did some light fast tests on the neon. I actually don't have them with me. I don't know where I've put them. They're gone. Like, I still have them, but no idea since we've moved. And the Holbein was the best for light fastness. I put the neon on the window. I put like all of my neons in strips and I stuck them on the window for about 3 months over the height of summer, which in the UK isn't so much. But we did get some sunny days and a lot of them had faded. But the Holbein was probably the best, I would say. Don't quote me on that because I don't have I need to find my tests and actually see. I do have them. They're in a sketchbook somewhere. So I just need to, I wanted to protect them from the sun. So I put them in a sketchbook. Okay. I don't want to go up to the edge of the page, but it's fine. Okay, here we go. Maybe we'll just try and do the tail. I wish I'd drawn her a little bit smaller, just so I could fit the, you know, the bottom on a bit better. But never mind, we did it now. Oh, I think that looks really nice. I think the only thing she needs, or he needs, I don't know, interchangeable. Probably is a guy though, because guys are always prettier, aren't they, in the bird world. Would go over the barbed wire again. Not perfectly. That's fine. And then I think maybe a little bit of detail on the feathers. And then I think I need to go because I am losing my voice. Don't know if you guys can hear, but it's going a little bit croaky. And then what are you guys doing the rest of the day or the night? I'm going to go watch some Stranger Things. I think it's season finale of season 1. I'm rewatching it. I haven't seen the latest season yet, so no spoilers, please. I'm watching from the start. And I'm really enjoying it, but I'm also sad because I remember it does get a little bit derpy. And I don't want it to because it's so good right now. Season 1 is so good. I think there needs to be like a strong line where the lighter hair is. Just trying to find all of the colours. And I want to make the eyes darker, but I don't want to, I'm trying not to touch the paper. I love him and the other one. They can both go on my fridge. How big is your fridge? Maybe you can put both on. I am going to try and do some prints, guys, from Birbfest. I don't quite know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to try and do some prints, and I'll probably try and pick like the nicer ones of my drawings that I've done and sell them like as originals. But I'll probably do them during the Super Seconds sale, Super Seconds festival, which I'm doing in March. So they'll be like discounted because most of them are on, they're quite small and they're on like not amazing, like they're on paper, good nice paper, but they're not on like amazing paper. So they'll be affordable. If you just want to catch yourself a little bargain, they will also have fingerprint smudges on them. Just, you guys know me. Does that make it more valuable? I don't know. Maybe. Guys, what do you think? Do you think we finished? I kind of feel like it's not finished. But I don't want to, I want to cover up this black. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's like, I'm slowly adding more on it and it's getting worse. Looks great. I was so excited your spring zine was on Patreon. I printed it out and up on my desk straight away. Oh, that's cool. Is that the little bunny? The one with the Easter bunny? The bunny I did. Okay, we're going to put a tiny little bit here just to cover up because I think it was going a little bit too dark there. Perfect. Yes. What's on Patreon? The zine, no. Okay, so I think Jenna's getting confused. So the prints and originals, and if I make a zine, if I make anything else from Birbfest or anything else, because my shop's closed right now, I need to open it up again before March because that's when I have the Super Seconds Festival, which I'm going to be part of. It's going to be on Etsy and my website, if I can get my website up in time, which I hope. So my website's already up, but it's just like a mess. So I need to like put my shop on my website. And then Patreon is different. I don't sell things on Patreon. That's just like extra content and videos. And what Kaz is talking about is I had this zine that I made a digital download. So you can like download it and print it out and then fold it up. And it's like just like a little thing that you can print. So yeah, that's what that is. I still don't know what that is. Patreon is kind of like an extra, it's just a little platform, kind of like a little, almost like a website, but it's like you can, like a blog or videos or podcasts or anything really, like a hub where you can go and get like extra content, and it's like a little community. Lots of people have them, lots of artists have them. They're really great. It's a nice way to support people that you really like and to learn a bit more and to do like drawing sessions and things and meet new people. So that's what that is. I should put my link. I should do some promo. I never do promo properly. I'm really bad at it. I'm trying to get better, guys. This is Patreon. And right now it's on, I just go to creator so you can see my page. And then this is it. So if I copy this and I'll put it in here, and I think I need to delete this one. I think you should be able to go to it from there. And so far on my post that I've done just a little post. This is public actually, so anyone can read this. My coloured pencils. This was a little poll I did to help choose what video, and that video is going to go up tomorrow. Information about the Zoom date. Little flips of my books I've got, replays of like our drawing sessions. So different stuff every week, every month. But there's always like a drawing session, and I try and do it 1 or 2 posts extra. So yeah, that's what that is. Anyway, guys, we shipped to the States, even though postage will be nuts. Lisa, I'm gonna try and do something. I was gonna try and figure out the shipping. Let me just put some stuff in here in case anyone's coming in. I was gonna try and do the shipping. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try and do something. Either getting the shipping done, like figuring that out, or trying to do print on demand. So like you can purchase, you can like, it's on something like Gelato, you know, so you can like buy from a website, but then it gets shipped, it gets printed and shipped in America and sent to you, or in Europe, because we can't send anything to Europe right now either, which sucks. So yeah, but keep an eye. I'm going to be posting about it on Instagram, on my newsletter. So yeah, don't worry, you guys will hear about it. It has an app for devices. It's just another app to support artists. Yeah, it does have an app. I don't like the app. I like to use the web browser. The app is so bad. Okay, anyway, guys, just in case you were like, just popped in, I'll show you what we did. So we drew some Galah cockatoos. Did I say that right? This is our first one. Actually, I think still my favorite. Just the warm up one that we did. This is the second one. Didn't like this. It was too loose, too loosey goosey. It's not a goose, it's a cockatoo. So then I decided to try and draw a cockatoo like a grown up adult. But I still gave it an extra eye. I actually kind of like how this turned out. I think it's really nice with his little mosquito friend. And then our last one, this one here, which is still drying, which I quite like as well. And that's it, guys. So that's the Galah cockatoo. Let's see, next week is our last week for BirdFest. Our last week on the shortlist. And we're going to be drawing the wonderful jungle fowl. Where is he? There he is. Look at him. Oh, he's beautiful. So that's what we're going to be drawing next week. Basically the classic rooster. The jungle fowl. So that's it, guys. I want all those pics. Lovely paintings. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for coming and keeping me company and chatting with me. I don't know if I'm going to have a YouTube video out this week. I've been really busy, but maybe I'll try and do something at the weekend. But no promises. So if not, pop back here next week for live and we can see each other then, okay? And have a lovely time drawing birds if you're doing Birbfest. Have a nice weekend and I'll catch you guys around. Okay, bye everyone.